So how long you in Miami
for one night?
Till Sunday.
Till Sunday? You got hotel, B&B?
Hotel.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Bring me on the 10.
Rate you?
Yeah, I'm trying to see my shot right quick.
Like an 8.
Like an 8. I ain't gonna lie, I get that. That's a good chance for me getting your number type shit. But I ain't asking for your number type shit. I'm really asking for like how much for one night?
How much?
Yeah, how much?
One night.
Yeah.
This pussy power.
Pussy power.
Pussy power. I'm gonna say.
Listen, man, I got money.
I'm gonna say like 450.
450?
450.
That's 100? Like 550?
450.
450.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't much, man.
That
Okay.
ain't much.
For one night, right?
One night.
All right, for sure. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
What you talking about?
The hotel. Hey, how much for one night for the hotel?
It was high.
You said it was high?
It was high.
But you just said 450.
Y'all get on my nerves.
You talking about, hey, girls got dirty minds, man. No cap.
Wow, she instantly went into Blade Runner mode once he asked the cost of that thing. Switched it up on her. I like the way he switched it up on her, and she didn't know what the hell what was going on. He switched it up on her. She couldn't catch on to it, and he hit her with it. You know, and she basically showed you what's out here. She showed you fellas what's out here, you know. Besides, you know, with the exception of women that's not like that. Because, you know, there's a shitload of women that's not like that. But this is what's out here. This is your typical everyday type of, you know, chick that you may run across in these little clubs, these little events, out on when you going out to little festivals, little concerts, or whatever you do. This is what's going on. And this typically be your IG chicks. You know, a lot of times, I mean, dude, real talk, a lot of these, I'm going to take the gloves off, man, you know. A lot of these women are selling that ass. And that's just how it is. That's just the days and times we're living in. Due to the fact of so many tricks and simps willing to offer. So why not get paid, right? Think about it. It's KC the Red Pill Alpha. You already know what time it is. I got to keep this a little short. I can't break all the way through the intro on this one. But you already know how to get at me. Go to my description. You know my videos for education purposes only, fair use only. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You know, and go join that Patreon, KC the Red Pill Alpha, and get on that $5 tier, get some of that raw and uncut material you cannot get. You ain't gonna get like that on YouTube, especially with my commentary. It just ain't gonna happen. So go join. Get back to it. Tricks, suckers, simps, men who live to appease women. Oh, that's a female, bro. When you checking the bitch who's running off at the mouth, putting herself in the man's position. You always got those kind of simps lurking around. Got these kind of bitches in position like this to where they can take their OnlyFans shit to the streets. Well, it started in the streets, right? So, you know, it's kind of mixed combination. It goes together like peanut butter and jelly, you did. Now, oh boy, he was doing his little interview thing. You know, good looking for the subscriber, send it to me. Got to give you, you know, shouts out. I like to shoot the, you know what I'm saying, the shouts out to the subscriber for sending me this, you know, these videos. He was doing this little interview thing. You know, put her in a trick bag to see if she's one of these ones selling that ass. And what did you know? He nabbed him one. He called it duck in the noose. Right? Real talk. asked her what's the cost of the room that she was in. She missed all that because he was telling her, you know, what do you rate me, an 8, whatever, you know, I rate you an 8, you know, good to shoot my shot. She basically looked at him like, shoot your shot. This ain't none of that. I said, pussy, this is what I do. And you got women like that, you know. They so far off of actually being open to conversation and dating and things like that, like your normal, everyday woman, you know. Because they so used to being in that world of sales, selling that ass, you know, advertising and marketing, that motherfucking yummy hoe. You know, that third eye, that brown eye, all that shit, man. That throat, they do it all. It's just what it is. And that's not just today's time we're living in, you know, you gotta remember, women always, you know, those kind of women always place value on their vagina and their sex in the beginning of time. So that always been there. And you always had a motherfucker managing it, micromanaging it, or somewhere in the cuts doing something. You know, pimping that home. That's just what it is. Get the blade running like a motherfucker. And that's what she doing. Look like they in Miami. Look like she's somewhere in South Beach, you know, down that way. So you gonna get a lot of that. It's no different taking that passport, going overseas, looking for love, looking for affection, looking for commitment and understanding and something that's totally not fucking there. And you'll run across these kind of women who's trained to game you out of your shit. Because this is what they do for a living, pimp. But you can't tell the passport tricks that. You can't tell them. They don't want to hear that. We concerned about your safety over here, man. That's all. But they don't want to hear that, though. It's no different. And they in the United States, blade running. We know that. So you know they doing it over there. And yes. Let me go ahead and clear some things up. Because you got a lot of you fellas out here that's understanding the rhetoric I'm coming with. If you're traveling overseas to have fun, to experience different part of life, different part of the world, like I say, come get me. I'm down with it. If you're stationed in the military, that's your occupation. That's what you signed up for. That's what you're doing. You protecting the country. You serving it, but you doing the United States of service. That's okay. We're not speaking on you guys. We're speaking on the ones who's literally getting their passport to go look for love. To go look for someone that can be somewhat submissive, someone that can be somewhat intuitive to them and build a family and try to start a life. With you gonna run across shit like this, I don't give a fuck what you say. And this ain't even overseas. This is America. So you know it's going down there, right? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's life. Vagina has always been on the market. It's going to always be on the market for those who want their shit to be on the market. And that's not for every woman, but that's for those who want their shit to be on the market, especially in this way. So the way he hit her off was a little trick. And she basically told her, hey, this pussy power, $450 a night. She let him know. You know, we know she charged less than that. She just looked at him, looked up and down. Look, I think I could get more out of him. Pay attention to the shit. That's how they size you up, but you dudes don't look at that. Y'all don't look at how they looking at you and sizing you up, and you looking at it like, shit, she's feeling me. She fucking with me. She probably sell that ass for $40, $50, man. I just keep it trill, man. And to the motherfucker she's sexually attracted to and who she likes, she fucking him and toss back to the streets or wherever she's going and do her thing at. Y'all see this firsthand. There's no way y'all don't see this shit. It's in your face. Live and direct. But you don't see these things? Come on now, man. You overseas passport pimps and tricks and simps or whoever you say you're not, they ain't gonna say passport pimps. You get what I'm saying? Simps and tricks and whatever. This ain't going down where you going. You're not gonna run across this. 10 times out of 10, you gonna end up marrying a bitch like this over there. Thinking that you found the right one. Come to find out she's blade running. Either for herself or for, she's a part of a stable. That's just real talk. And over there, definitely a part of some kind of stable that's been ran by a group of henchmen or something. Come on now. Let's just keep it real. It's right here in your face, live and direct. Like I said, this ain't what the hell, that was a little net or something, fly, whatever. Like I said, this ain't every woman, but it's out here. This is what a lot of you young guys got to go up against nowadays. You don't know who's selling that ass to you, who's trying to deceive you, or who really fucking with you like that. Until you get to know yourself, or unless you get to know yourself. But you got to get to know yourself. Then you'll know manipulation and game, and it won't be ran on you. But fellas, you can't just jump and blame. This is, this is her. This is these bitches. No, this is these simps that got them out here doing this shit. They paying them, cash apping them, jumping their DM, looking out for them, breaking bread to them. They doing that shit and ain't getting a piece of ass. Don't even know what the pussy smell like, look like, or don't even know the sound of that motherfucker. But they paying. And they got these bitches like this on their high horse. It's the simps that's got them like this, real game. So you can't be blaming them. It's these suckers. Get into the mind of the suckers, tap that shit, see what the fuck is off up in that motherfucker, and then we get them back on point. Then we can put these bitches in line. It's real talk. But as long as they're simps, there's going to be bitches out here looking to get you for your shit and deceive you, man. That's just what it is. It's life. Tricks go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. And don't, right? Like these videos, share them and subscribe, fellas, and know who the fuck you're dealing with when you're dealing with. And quit putting topics and titles on bitches. Not topics, I'm tripping. Quit putting titles on these women. Quit trying to shack up with them and make them yours because you feel like you found the right one and you don't want no other motherfucker to get it. You cuffing a hoe the whole time. Everybody had it. You the only motherfucking fool. Like these videos, share them and subscribe, man. And go join that Patreon. Holla.